Hi everyone, welcome back to Mechatronics Lab. Today we'll perform experiment number 1, that is realization of AND logic and OR logic using PLC. This experiment goes like this. First we will see what is the objective of this experiment, then we will see what is the theory behind this and OR logic and how to implement, and then we will see what is the ladder diagram to represent and OR logic, and then we'll see procedure for writing the program in programming device using a software, and then how to simulate by downloading it into the PLC trainer kit. Then we'll see how to download and simulation in PLC. Then we'll end the experiment with result. First, we'll see what is the objective of this experiment. The objective of this experiment is to draw the ladder rungs to represent the following two conditions. First one is two switches normally open and both have to be closed for motor to operate. And second one is the either of two normally open switches has to be closed for coil to energize. These are the objective of this experiment. First we will see the theory about and OR logic. First we will see AND logic. We know what is AND logic. It is same as AND gate, and it is perform the AND function, means it is same as arithmetic multiplication. Here the output is high when both the inputs are high only, otherwise the output will be low. This is the symbol for AND gate, and this is the electric circuit, switching circuit to represent the AND logic. Here the two switches A and B are connected in series to switch on a bulb. The bulb will be switched on when both A and B switches are closed only. Otherwise, the bulb will be switch off mode only. To represent this one, we have to construct the ladder rungs. Next is OR logic. We know OR logic is similar to arithmetic addition as like a OR gate. In here, the output will be high when any one of the input is goes high. When the output is low when both the inputs are low only, otherwise the output is high. This is the symbol for OR logic, means that is OR gate. To represent OR logic, we have a switching circuit like this, that is electrical circuit. Here the two switches A and B are connected in parallel. To switch on a electric bulb, either switch A or switch B should be on. The bulb will be glow. If both the switches are open, then only the bulb will not glow. These are to represent this OR logic, we have to construct a ladder rungs. And to construct for demonstrating these logics, two push buttons and motor with fan is used here. These are the two push buttons connected to switch 1 and switch 2, and this is the motor connected to the output. And to construct the ladder diagram, we required two normally open contacts, that is NO contacts, and one coil. The ladder diagram for AND logic is as shown here. Here we have two rungs. One is default rung, that is end rung, and we required only one rung. In that we have put two normally open contacts and one output coil. The two normally open contacts are connected to the input 1 and 2 respectively, and the output coil is connected to the motor. Here when both the contacts are closed, then only motor will be energized, otherwise the motor will not be energized. And for OR logic, here both the contacts are put in parallel together. Here if any one of the contact is closed, the output will be energized. This is the ladder diagram for a OR logic. Next we will see the procedure. First, you have to prepare a general description of the atomized process to operate. First, you have to decide what process to be operate and how to automate. And then you have to identify the hardware requirements, means what are the inputs and what are the outputs required to demonstrate this one. Then you have to create a laddered program using suitable symbols, and then enter the ladder diagram using the programming device in a RSLogix 500 starter. For that, we have to open RSLogix 500 software by double click on this icon which is available in taskbar. Then you have to confirm input and output address. Then you have to verify and if necessary troubleshoot the entered program. Then you have to save the program. Then you have to configure MicroLogix 1000 PLC to the software to download that program into the PLC. Then you have to wire all input output connection into the PLC. Then you have to download the program to PLC using RSLogix 500 starter. Then you have to check the desired outputs by giving a required inputs. Then I will show now how to create new ladder program in RSLogix 500. Then I will show how to configure it and how to download the program and how to test it. First, I will show how to create a new program RSLogix. I will show how to create this AND logic and OR logic ladder program in RSLogix 500 starter. First, I will show AND logic. For that, first you have to open the RSLogix 500 starter which is installed in our system by clicking on this icon. It will by default the RSLogix 500 starter will open like this. Maximize it. Here we have a toolbars, that is user, bit, timer and input, output, compare, etc. Now here we are using only user, bit, timer or counter for in our experiments in throughout this lab. In user we have a rung, open contacts, coil, etc. In timer we have timers, counters, element. For that, first we have to open a new project. For that, file, click on new and this window will come. Here we have to select the processor. Here we are using MicroLogix 1000. Click on select that one, click on OK. While creating a new project, one rung with end rung will defaultly open. Now we have to add how many rungs we require. We required only one rung for this experiment for AND logic and logic, OR logic. First I will show AND logic. For that one, first you have to add a rung. To add rung, go to user and click on a first element, that is new rung. Click on that. The rung will be added. Once rung is added, you have to add the contacts and coil. Here we require two contacts, that is in series. You have to add two contacts by just selecting a examine if closed, that is XIC or normally open contact in user panel. Click on that. Select this rung on which rung it has to be placed. Click on this one, it will place, and add one more by clicking on that. We are added two contacts and we required one coil. Click on that, it will added at the end. After adding this one, you have to address. You have to give the address for these inputs and outputs for contacts and coil. For addressing the input, first you have to type a for input I:0.0/01025, because here we are using Allen Bradley PLC. It is having a 6 inputs from 0 to 6. Here I am typing 0, then enter. Give this 0th bit, we are considered it as a push button 1. Type push button 1 and add a symbol as PB_1, PB_1 and click on OK. This completes first contact addressing. Next, for second contact also likewise I:0.0/. Next, while carefully observe while addressing the input and outputs. If only one input is there, no problem. If more than one contacts you have to be addressed, it means you have to give different address bit number. Already we are giving 0th bit, now we are giving first bit. This one we are considered a push button 2 _2. This way you consider as a PB underscore 2. Click on OK. Now I will address the output. For output, we have a format that is O colon, O represents output 0.0 slash, we can connect 0 to 4, 3 we have output, we can connect to any bit. I am here connecting to 0th bit only, enter. We are consider it as a motor. Type motor, OK. Now this completes addressing of the, giving the notation or addressing of the input and output. Once after completing this addressing format, we have to check the error in the program by verifying it. For that, go to this verify file in the toolbar, or go to this verify file in the system and click on that. All errors will be go if it is correct, otherwise it will give EE symbol here. Once after the verification is complete, you have to save the program by clicking on a file save button in a required path, by selecting a required path by giving a file name and logic. Save to come. Like this, you have to, once after completing this program, you have to download it into the PLC and test it. Here the input, when you press close input 1 and if input, this second input is open, the output will not be energized. The output will be energized when both the inputs are closed only. Next I will show you how to construct a R logic. For that, go to file, again click on new, select a Micrologix 1000, click on OK, and here also every time if you open new project, one by default rung, end rung will be coming. You have to add extra rungs. For that, go to user, click on new rung, and it will be added. Here we require two contacts, open contacts with parallel. First add one by selecting a rung, click on open contact, it will be add. Next we have to connect one more contact parallel to this one. For that, you have to click on rung branch, click the rung on which branch we want, click on this icon rung branch, then connect wherever required by drawing a gate, and here you have to add one more, selecting that branch rung, click on contact to be added, then go to here, then add the coil, output coil, then you have to address in the same way as AND logic. Here I represents input 0.0, up to here it is same for input, then you have to change the bits. Here this is push button 1 and representing the symbol PB underscore 1, click on OK. This also same way to I colon 0.0 slash 1, click on OK, type push button 2 and give a symbol as PB underscore 2, click on OK. Then the same way output here O colon 0.0, then give a bit number that is 0, that is output is motor, then click OK. After completing this, we have to check, verify the file to check errors. Click on verify file here, no error is there, then you have to save in the required path by giving a file name or logic save. Once after completing the writing the program, you have to download it into the PLC and you have to test it. Now I will show how to download this program into the PLC kit by configuring the PLC kit into the programming device. This is the AND logic. The AND logic is constructed by using two normally open switches and one output coil. The two normally open switches are connected to a push button 1 and push button 2, and the output is connected to a motor. In AND logic, when any one of the switches open, then the output will not turn on. When the output will turn on when both the switches are in closed condition only. That one I will show in PLC how it will work. For that, first we have to configure the PLC. For configuration of PLC, you have to connect the PLC kit into the programming device through RS-232 cable, and then you have to switch it on the PLC. After switching it on the PLC, you have to configure by using RS Links software. In RS Links software, you have to go to configure drivers. In that, we have to select the RS-232 DF1 devices as a driver type. Click Add New and click OK. Here, we have to select the communication port which is connected to the PLC. Here, we are connected to the port 1, hence we have selected port 1 and remaining fields are unchanged. And then click on the Auto Configure to check. It will check all the connection. If everything is okay, then it will give successful. After giving successful, click on OK. The driver is configured and the status is running. To view the which driver is configured and all, go to this tree symbol, click on that, click on close, go to tree symbol, click on that. Here the ABDF1, click on this tree. Here so it is configured workstation and PLC processor. Now I will show how to download it. To download this program into the PLC, go to communication menu. In that, click on download, click OK. It will ask download the program, click on S. Then it will ask to go to remote run mode, click on S. It will downloading the program into the PLC, and then it will ask to go to run mode, yes, and it will ask to go online, click S. Now it has been downloaded into the PLC. Here the status is showing remote run when it is downloaded into the PLC. After downloading, we have to test that program in PLC. In AND logic, when both the switches are closed, then only the output is turned on. In remaining three conditions, the output is turned off only. We'll see. When these are the two inputs we are connected, when one input is on, another is in off condition, the output is not turned on. When both the input is closed only, the output is turned on. I will show this one by interfacing with the motor. First, we have to interface the motor into the PLC output. From PLC output, we are connecting into the motor, and I will show. See, when one input is turned on, another is off, the output is not turned on. When both the inputs are high, the motor is turned on. If any one of the input is turned off, the output is turned off. The motor is off now. See now. Now both the inputs are high, the output is also high. The output is low now because here the one input is low. This is the AND logic. Next, I will show OR logic. To download the OR logic, first you have to go to offline. To edit any program or to change the program, first you have to go to offline. Then you have to open the new program, that is OR logic, from the location where you have saved. OR logic. This is the OR logic. Here the two inputs are connected parallelly to switch on the motor. If any one of the input is high, then output also high in this case. To download this program, go to communication, then click on download, click on OK. It will ask yes. Next, click on yes. Now it is downloading into the PLC. Then click on yes. Then go to online, yes. Now this OR logic program is downloading into the PLC. Now, in PLC, in OR logic, when any one of the input is goes I, the output is also I. I will show how it is work. Here also the output is interfacing with a motor to explain the OR logic. See, these are the two input buttons. If you press any one input button, the motor is on. If you press both the input, then output the I only. If the output is turned off when both the inputs are released, means that is in off condition, then only the output is off. Otherwise, the output remains on. See, the output is on only, because here one input is off, another input is on, the output is also on. When both the inputs are high, the output is on only. When both the inputs are off, then only the output will be off. Thank you. Next we will see the result of this experiment. The result is in AND logic. We will see this table shows the result. When both the buttons are pushed, then the motor is energized. That means it is rotating. Otherwise, the motor is off condition only. In the same way, OR logic also, the motor is energized when any one of the push button is pushed. If both the push button is not pushed, then the motor is off only. Thank you.